So, rattle through those events again for North Americas.
Is this where?
You can turn here to go to Spillway.
Yes.
But you're committed now. You can't really not.
Yes. Yes.
That sounded like a honk for a second.
Because that way is.
If you turn here,
Just goes straight to the spillway.
you'll hang a right and it'll take you to Spillway. I think.
Yes. All right.
This may be the first time you didn't know how to get there. And I caught it on camera.
Having brain fog here.
Okay. Did you have it pulled up? Let's run through North Americas.
All right. North America's strongest man.
Mm-hmm.
Athletes. Maxime Boudreau. Tristan Hoth.
Mm-hmm.
Wes Strowinski.
Mhm.
Gabriel. I don't even.
Rayoum.
There you go. James Jeffers. Larson Herr. Mitchell Hooper. Bryce Johnson. Trey Mitchell. Nick Wortham. Martins Leitz. Lucas Hatton. Evan Singleton. Thomas Evans. Events. Max Log. Conan's Wheel. Hercules Hold. Atlas Stones. Vehicle Pool. Power Medley.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a great show.
We could go a million different ways.
Yes.
I mean, the Max Log, and I'm excited for the Max Log.
That's going to be fantastic.
What I can't, JF Caron's not going to be able to put up any like massive amount of prize money for it if a world record is broken.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm wondering is, does Giants, and if Giants Lives puts up a massive prize purse for breaking the world record, do people go for it at North America's, or do they not? Because it's going to be interesting with Lucas and Trey, and realistically Thomas Evans. That trio could push for a heavy world record at North America's.
Yes. I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean,
unless they have a gentleman's agreement to stop somewhere, so that way they can all go for it. Because that's end of July, and the World Log Lift is like end of August, early September. So like you can't peak for both.
No,
but so you'd have to choose.
I think Trey Mitchell, Lucas Hatton, Thomas Evans are going to go out on any given day and push a world record.
Yes.
Like maybe Thomas Evans not as much, but he is right there. So I don't think it's an event that they're going to specifically peak for in North Americas, but I think Lucas, because I mean, if you look at Smo last year, they broke the American record, and that was just part of a competition. So I don't know why they wouldn't go out.
But neither of them had another heavy log. Like they could peak their pressing power for that competition.
That's true. But also, I feel like these athletes are going to go, and they're going to do it for the love of the game.
Yes.
They're not going to just not hit a world record.
Is that what they do? They decide to not go for it, the Giants, just to give them a hearty middle finger. Just be like, you know what? Screw you. JF Caron.
I don't know. It depends. Because this attempt...
I can see Lucas and Thomas Evans doing that.
I think Trey's going to go out there and try to take the world record no matter what.
I don't think Trey would realize what's going on. I love Trey. Trey would just be like, yeah, hit a big log.
You put a weight on log, I press it. So, I mean, all the events are going to be fun to watch. I think the Max Log is going to be probably the one to watch the most.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm interested to see that power medley at the end because it's 2 finger fingers, 2 tire flips, and then 2 implements on a power stair.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
I love that.
We haven't seen that before.
Mm-mm.
That's good on JF for putting that together.
Love them.
Yes, but I also don't think Lucas Hatton, Trey Mitchell, Thomas Evans show up to North America's Strongest Man if they didn't intend to do whatever it takes to win it.
I agree.
So, and I mean,
Because let's be real, that entire lineup is filled with people that have won or podiumed at major shows, with the exception of, I don't know if Gabriel Reum has. I don't. Wes has podiumed at North Americas before, but I think that's the biggest he's podiumed at. Maxime has won North Americas. He's podiumed at Worlds. Mitchell Hooper has. Let's not talk about him. Trey Mitchell's won North Americas. Lucas Hatton has podiumed at every major show except Worlds.
except Worlds. But, I mean, these could be good events for him. I mean,
Thomas Evans. He's one of those guys that I feel like something happens every time to prevent him.
yes.
Something that is completely out of his control. Like, he's either in great shape, but then there's the Evan Singleton at SMO 25 that's just like come out of nowhere. I say come out of nowhere. Has finally pulled it off. Evan Singleton's going to be there. And he's pissed off from Worlds. And we don't know how Giants is going to go. I mean,
if you look at it on paper,
They're
Evan
good events for him.
Singleton's only damage control event will be the max log.
and it's not like he's a bad presser. It's just whether or not he can keep his head in him to not screw up a press because of how technical the log is. Yes. It's not like an axle or a circus dumbbell where you can just be. His explosiveness and his rampage may be a detriment to him on that log because of how technical the clean and the press are.
Yes, I don't think he'll be able to go as heavy as the other people.
He will probably be the lightest pressing other than Martins. He'll be able to beat Martins.
That's what I'm saying. Is it's a damage control event.
He's not a bad log presser.
No.
Compared to some of the log pressers that are there.
That's what I'm saying.
He'll have to make sure,
each event you can only compete against the lineup.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate for him that probably 3 out of the top 5 pressers in the world are there. So that's unfortunate for that event. But I mean, he might go out and just smoke every other event, and then come mid-pack
on the log. That's really all he needs.
And that's all he needs. All right. Podium, North America's. What is it?
Who I want to see on the podium, or who I realistically think will make it on the podium?
Yes.
Who I would like to see on the podium, I would like to see. Oh gosh, we haven't even said anything about Bryce Johnson.
His pressing's been looking pretty good.
I'm not even thinking about the log press. I'm thinking about the whole show.
Yes.
I mean, he won last year, and even though a lot of the heavy hitters weren't there, it was still a stiff lineup last year.
It is.
I think the people that I realistically think will podium are. I think you have to say Lucas Hatton. He's too consistent not to. He has been here recently. I think you have to say Lucas Hatton. I think Evan Singleton will, barring injury. Which, on that last event, there's no telling. See him thinking he's flipped the finger and have not flipped the finger and then getting an even larger lump on his skull.
Yes.
But I think Lucas Hatton, Evan Singleton, Mitchell Hooper. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't see a world where he doesn't make it on the podium.
Yeah.
In most competitions these days, if he doesn't make it on the podium, something went wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty close.
Now, who I would like to see on the podium? I would like to see Lucas, Trey, Evan. I would like to see those 3 on the podium. Followed by the rest of the Americans, then the rest of the Canadians.
Yes.
Maxine West in order of the Canadians, then everyone else, and then Mitchell Hooper in last.
Yes. If there was a way like the Canadians could just all the Canadians could just lose, like they all go out
again. Notice I said it was all the Americans.
Yes.
Then all the Canadians was my favorite two in front league.
Yes.
And then Mitchell Hooper dead last. Like I just want the Americans to be best.
Anyway,
who's your top three?
I think Mitch Hooper wins. I don't know. It's weird. If he shows up and cares to actually if he's there with the same mindset that he has at like Worlds and Arnold's, he's going to show up to win. He seems like the kind of person that like every competition that he shows up to, he's going to try and win just because that's his name on it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but so I don't see him showing up and not caring. And so it's probably going to be Mitch Hooper, Evan Singleton, Wes Dwinski.
You're just that big of a West fan. You're like, he's going to beat.
I don't know. I think if you look, now, this is Wes's biggest show that he's doing. Because I don't know, is the Giants Lives that he got, is that going to be?
I don't think he's been officially invited to one yet.
So there you go.
I mean, he was told by Colin Bryce as a thank you for testing out the truck pull at Worlds that he was going to get one, but he hasn't been announced at one yet, I don't believe.
So that means this is going to be his biggest show of the year.
Right now, yeah.
So, I mean, look at Bryce Johnson. He used this as his springboard.
Yes.
So, Wes podiums with this lineup.
That's an achievement. I would agree.
That is an achievement. So, I think Wes is going to have that extra drive because this is his big show. So, and then who I would like to see win would be Evan Singleton, Trey Mitchell. Give me Bryce Johnson.
Yes. Big Bryce.
Yes, that's who I'd like to see.
Yes.
Really, any American, all three Americans on the podium, and then all the Americans.
Yes.
And then the Canadians just zero everything. That would be great.
No. I need the Canadians. I need Mitchell Hooper to be the last Canadian. So I need the rest of the Canadians to actually be able to do something. That's what I need. I don't just need, because I mean, most of the Canadians are okay. I don't hate them.
Yeah, Wes
is cool.
Trisha Host seems
cool. Maxine's cool.
Maxine seems cool.
Gabriel Rayum is just this big huggable guy.
Don't know that guy. James Jeffers is teammates with Levi Strong. So
yes. Automatically cool. But see, I need the rest of them. I don't hate the Canadians. I mean, I hate them because I'm an American.
Yes. Hate Canada.
I hate Canada, not the Canadians. There
Yeah.
you go. I hate Canada, not the Canadians. I hate Mitchell Hooper though. I need the other Canadians to beat Mitchell Hooper.
Yes, we love the sinner, not the sin. Over here, brother.
Yeah. I don't. Yes. I'm following now. Like it took a second for my brain because my brain heard it the other way around. I heard we love the sin, not the sinner. I was like,
maybe over there.
I was like, no, don't think so.
It's not over here, Lord. But so,
yes,
that's North America's. We're pretty close there.
Yes.
All right.
Enhanced games. There we go.
Yes.
What did you think of it? Was it a success to you?
It depends on what their goal was, because just to be honest, the only thing I watched was the deadlift.
Yes.
I didn't watch anything else. I watched the interviews that would happen before the deadlifts happened. But just from reading some stuff, it seems like they weren't trying to get these people to break world records per se.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to get people that were maybe older or had been out of sport for an extended period of time, get them to use their product, and then show that it's gotten them almost in striking distance of the world record. And so they could turn around and say, as advertisement, you too, you know, not a list athlete, can be even better.
I would agree.
So if that was their goal, I would call it a pretty good. I'd call that a success. I think that Hafthor got screwed out of a 515 pool because of equipment. Because if you watch, it's flying off the ground, looks good, feet move, and all momentum stops, and it goes back down. Now, I mean, you can't really fault anybody for that. That's like, I guess you would fault whoever picked the wood floor, like instead of just straight mats or whatever. But like I said, I mean, he was training on it, so he should have expected that. But also, I was glad to see that Mitch Hooper didn't do anything there.
It made me so happy to watch. I think they said it was Ed Cohen who was refereeing. I never saw him, but they mentioned his name. I don't know why else they would have mentioned his name. But to see Ed Cohen make Mitchell Hooper lock out his deadlift.
You can see he tried to get that.
He tried to get that 3/4 of the way pull on that 440. And Ed's like, nah, nope, you don't get it. Yeah. That made me happy. That made me irrationally happy.
That was great. No, I mean, as far as like the swimmers or the runners or anything, I didn't watch any of that. I don't. As you can tell, I don't swim or run.
We could tell.
Yeah, cardio is lame.
It's a struggle to make you do it.
Yes. But I do think that for whatever the name of the company is, I think that it was pretty successful for them as far as putting their product out there.
Yes.
You take these, you're going to get better.
Yes.
And not just better, but significantly better. Or you're able to recover significantly faster. Or you're able to do whatever. And so
I agree, but I'm gonna add some caveats to it. I think it was a great proof of concept, and I think it was a success in that way because they took semi-retired or B-list athletes and put them into the best shape that they've ever been. We had a swimming world record. Had the equipment not gone, we would have had a deadlift world record, and we were close on some of the other swimming and running and weightlifting world records. We were close with a couple of those. I think the average consumer, the average person, is going to look at that and be like, see, look, they're on steroids and they couldn't even break world records. I think any professional athlete is going to have seen that, and because everyone knows that they're called performance enhancing drugs for a reason. They enhance your performance. I think next go round, whether that be next year or in 2 years or whenever the next run is, I think they'll be able to get a couple of genuine contenders for world records. I think they'll be able to actually get some of the best athletes. Because, they gave, for the swimming world record, the guy got like $1 million for it. Yeah. Like, for most professional athletes in most sports, like, it's hard to be a professional athlete because of money. You're surviving solely on sponsorship. And so
that becomes a problem, though, if let's say you have Nike deal.
Right.
And then you sign up to do enhanced games.
Does Nike really care, though?
Well, I'm just saying, let's say you have a bucked up sponsorship.
Yeah.
All right. Does bucked up sponsorship conflict with enhanced games? Because it's like the whole point of you promoting our product is people think that you use our product, but then you're also saying that you're using this other product.
Well,
so a lot of it's going to be how much money they put up. Is it going to be worth A, losing sponsorship, and B,
how many professional athletes have a steroid sponsorship?
Well, it's not just a steroid sponsorship per se. It would be a supplement.
Most of the hands, well, yeah, but most of what they were pushing were either peptides, which are steroids with extra steps, or steroids.
Yes.
Like they Enhanced technically sold some other stuff, but that's not the that wasn't the whole premise of it. I do see what you mean. I think there could potentially be some issues, but I mean, like right now they've already put up for the next go round again. I can't remember what date it is. $10 million for the 100-meter dash record.
So what I want to know is, let's say you're an Olympic swimmer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and they put up $10 million for the swimming world record. And you sign up, you do the enhanced games or whatever. Does that make you ineligible for
it for a certain period of time? Yes.
So
because I mean, there have been athletes that have failed drug tests before in the for the Olympics, and they haven't been able to compete that time. But then wait another 4-year cycle, and they have been.
So I guess it would just depend on when the enhanced games fall.
Ryan Krauser is the best shot putter in the world currently, and has been for a good number of years. He's won 3 Olympics so far. You can tell right now, like, he is pacing himself. He's trying to hold on long enough to come back and get a 4th. But looking at him now, I don't think he'll be able to. I don't think he'll be able to hold form long enough to last till when's the next Summer Olympics, 2028.
Sure.
He's having enough issues now. I don't know if he'll be able to last that long. If he sees that the Enhanced Games is offering $500,000 for a shot put world record, does he go, okay, do I risk going for prestige and getting that last Olympic gold medal, or do I hop on steroids, which will give me that extra boost, compete at this next Enhanced Games in 2027, and maybe even again in 2028 because I was able to last a little bit longer because of them and get a massive prize cash. I don't think it's going to be like an overnight thing.
No,
again, I think if you can get 2 or 3, people that are genuinely in contention for whatever discipline they're in for the world record, because then you'll have some actual world records, and it'll snowball over a couple of years to the point where it'd be like what Smo is to World's Strongest Man. Like, it will become almost as equally prestigious, but even though it's not nearly as prestigious, people want it more. And there's better treatment, there's better money to come from it. So I agree. I think it worked. I think there's some improvements to potentially be made. But no, I would label it as a success. And I agree. It made me really happy to see Mitchell Hooper suffer. Until he looked like he almost hurt himself on that last lift. But what I'm told is that it was massive cramping because they were outside in Las Vegas, and none of them were used to that. That's what I'm told. It was just because being in the suit and being that size that they were sweating bullets, which may have been part of what Hafthor's problem was. Because even though he's been put on a wooden platform, he hasn't been outside and sweating as much. That may have been part of the issue.
That's true. Yeah, you could definitely see where he starts. Like, something looked tweak, and he started grabbing real quick. But
no. PSL.
All right.
That was so. I can remember a couple years ago, whenever they first announced that they were going to start PSL, because I got into the sport like not long before PSL was kind of coming to the forefront of things. So I can remember whenever PSL was first starting to be talked about, but this is the first one I've actually watched. And it just so happened it was live streamed for free on YouTube. It was the 2 weight classes that really and truly I'm most interested in as far as weight classes go. Because it was the under 82, which is the under 180 pound women, and the under 105s, aka the under 231 pound men. Which, to me, I would label that as average size people.
That's what I was saying.
That's your normal, at least for around here. That's your normal size dude.
Normal guys.
But
I agree.
Yes.
It was pretty. That was the first one I watched. It was
good commentating.
Cool. Yeah, the commentating was actually pretty great. Outside of some
technical
cuts,
difficulties.
Yeah,
and the camera angles weren't bad.
No, they weren't.
You could see what was going on. I mean, there's only so much you can do for something like that. But I mean, for what it was great.
Yeah.
Um,
The events
deadlift.
were cool. The deadlift that got squirrely.
I got really squirrely. I don't understand why it's behaving this way. We've
Yes.
tested it at this weight before.
Yes.
No, you haven't.
No.
You tested it at the weight you had it theorized to be, not the 100 pounds off you were. I've seen a couple of the athletes posting, and they were like, misloaded it by 100 pounds. Not really sure how it happened, but I got a massive pull out of it, so that's great.
Could you imagine having to
Could you imagine?
deadlift in front of Bobby Thompson, and then you fail a rep? You could probably just feel the judgment.
Like, imagine, you're normally like a 700-pound puller, right? Like, you were expecting to get to that last rep or that second to last rep, 720. And you pull your first lift, which you thought was 600, and it moved horribly.
Yes.
It was actually 700. And then you fail the second, which in your mind is 620. And you were like, how am I failing this? In front of Bobby Thompson, of all people. You're just like, I'm sorry, Mr. Bobby.
I promise they were retracted. I promise.
My big toes were pushing really hard, sir.
But, I mean, outside of that, I think.
That was.
I mean, I was fine.
Once the explanation was given, it was mad impressive. Because, I mean, there was that one guy that actually managed to
climb the whole ladder.
And pulled 825, which is wild.
That's crazy.
Wild.
Plus, I mean, it was a cool apparatus. It's not just a standard old deadlift.
And it was a cool apparatus, but a full-length pull. Like, I love good full apparatuses, but I hate whenever it's a cool apparatus and it's like a 15 or 18-inch pull. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but, like, the numbers are skewed now.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's still cool.
Yes, it's still cool.
I think that medley that they have, the press medley, I thought that was dope.
I almost didn't like how much sandbags were involved, but also you got to think about it. Sandbags are involved in every single weight class, local competition.
Well, I mean, they're easy to transport.
They're easy to transport, and it was on a beach, so realistically, they only have to transport the empty bags and just shovel it in.
So, I mean, it makes sense. It was cool to see a world record.
It is. Yes, it was.
70.2 over 15 is mad impressive.
Yes. As someone who failed 35 over 15 a little over a year ago, mad impressive. Also goes to show how horrible of a thrower I am.
I thought you were a shot put guy.
Okay. That throw and that throw are two different things.
You were a shot put player.
I'm not.
Man, the Fatback Farmers, it's pretty cool. DJ Doggett,
I love
flew 11 seconds, dude. That was crazy.
I like their use of the excavators.
Yes.
Whether that be for the bag toss or for the loading medley. Like stuff like that, it doesn't change it for the athletes at all. Yeah. You're still loading a keg or throwing a bag over something this high.
That is strongman.
That's strongman. It's making a spectacle out of it because it didn't change it for the athletes at all. It was still the same performance for them, but from a spectator's perspective, it's like, oh my gosh, like these two massive excavators are holding up this apparatus and they're yeeting this bag over. So I like that.
Yeah, that was very cool. Commentating was great.
Yes.
Everything ran smoothly. I like that it wasn't, 3 hours in between events. That was super quick.
I mean, they ran through 5 events for 20 plus men and 5 events for 9 women in the same day. And realistically, it was from like 10 o'clock our time until around 6 o'clock, like in an 8-hour time period. They ran through 10 events.
That's pretty good.
Yes. And like, I understand what people always talk about, with it being, with Worlds, it's a TV deal, and the shows like the Arnold and Rogue and Shaw, like there's other things going on. And also at the pro level, the weight you're moving is so much heavier. It does take more time to recuperate to an extent. It's not like it's exponential or anything.
Yeah, but the set weights, I'm sure, help
yes.
reset everything faster. But I mean, Smo last year with the power stairs implements and stuff, that moved pretty quickly. So it's not just.
Yes, but I'm talking about like time, not necessarily time between heats. I'm talking about time between individual events.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, yes, it moved really quickly. As an athlete, that would have scared the crap out of me.
Oh, dude.
Could you imagine, like, you're still trying to catch your breath from the deadlift, and they're like, what was next? Like one of the sandbag medleys?
Yes. All right, everybody get ready.
You're up. What?
Oh,
I don't want to go.
Could you imagine coming last, and then you're right back out there?
Yes.
Oh, no, you just gave
You're in the
back.
last heat of deadlifts, but
Yes.
it was your worst event, so you still gave it your all, but then you end up being the first person out next go-around?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
You just did some max effort deadlift, and you're already thinking, like, oh, man, I'm garbage. Because I couldn't. I was expected to get 4 reps. I got 2. Something's going on. What's wrong? And then it's like, all right, I'm right back out here. Great.
Picture it on over. Where is it?
It's where you think it is. But we go this way.
Okay. Whatever you say, boss.
I'm piloting this shit, brother.
Okay. Not for long. I'm gonna make you drive Hildy. I'm not gonna drive the recently repaired van.
I swear it was like that when I picked it up.
I'm gonna be responsible for this piece of garbage.
Yes. This one that's already broke.
This one that's
broke
its way through life.
Yeah, she's broke in. But
what'll be left? Strongman Classic?
Strongman Classic.
Strongman Classic. Will Evan, it's a stiff lineup.
That is a good lineup too.
It'll be.
All right, bro.
Wow. I'm so impressed. Will Evan Singleton, because Evan's really good at giants. Like he is. Like that fast paced show, he tends to do well at. It's not like he's bad at the slow paced shows, but it seems like with less time in between events, he has less time to get in his own head because he has to move on.
Yep.
Will he come around and win?
Of course.
Because you have Matt Ragg, Nick Gardione, Josh Patica. Pretty sure you have Trey Mitchell, Mitch Hooper, Rain O'Neill, Andre Foytu, Martinez Lises.
Is Tom Stallman going?
Yes, Tom Stoltman. No Luke yet.
Well, he's still peg legging around.
Yeah, he's out of his boot now. He's not back. He's gonna be back for the either the deadlift or the log come into the year. I think is his comeback home. But does Evan have a win in him?
Of course.
It's a circus medley, which is going to be light enough. Evan could jack up his.
I mean, he won motion comp weight in that video.
That's not a good thing. I would rather see him. See, moped. Telling you, I can drive a moped.
Y'all look the same.
I know. That's my people.
Yes.
The
guy definitely knows how to make crack.
And your point is, I would rather see him take half a second more to do a pause bounce since it's a circus barbell. It's not going to be an axle. He can use the width.
That's not him, though.
I know that's not him, but I'm saying that's why I'm not afraid of Lucas Hatton injuring himself on that event, but I'm afraid of Evan Singleton because he's so rambunctious.
I just think he has to. I think he has like an internal clock that's like lift. And it's, I don't know, it's almost like he'll get psyched up and then it's like, all right, I got to lift it now or I'm going to start being paralysis by analysis kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so the best thing for him is to go out there and just win motion that weight. But I think
it's going to be a great competition.
Yes. There is not a competition Evan Singleton shows up to that he can't win.
That he can't win or that he doesn't think he will win.
Yes.
It's just whether or not he chokes on the day.
Yeah. All
right. Yes. Go Evan.
I'm going to eat them chips that's in that window.
A bag that looks like it's about to explode?